Nike, one of the biggest sportswear brands in the world, has just signed Filipino tennis sensation Alex Eala to a massive 3-year contract worth a staggering $45 million. Yes, you heard that right. $45 million for a rising star who has been making waves in the tennis world. But here's where it gets really interesting and honestly pretty dramatic. While Nike is rolling out the red carpet for Eala, they're simultaneously giving the cold shoulder to someone who's been with them for years, current world number 1, Aryna Sabalenka. Nike has been watching Alex Eala very closely, and what they've seen has convinced them that she's the future of tennis, especially in the Asian market. Reports are coming in that thousands of people have been flooding the streets just to catch a glimpse of Eala playing. The excitement around her is absolutely electric, and Nike knew they had to act fast.
Why?
Because they weren't the only ones interested. New Balance and Adidas were also heavily pursuing Eala, and Nike did not want a repeat of what happened with Coco Golf. Remember when Nike lost Coco Golf to New Balance? That was a massive blow to the brand, and they've been kicking themselves ever since. Golf has become one of the most marketable athletes in tennis, and Nike let her slip right through their fingers. They were determined not to make the same mistake twice. So when they saw the opportunity with Eala, they jumped on it immediately. And honestly, can you blame them? The buzz around Eala is undeniable. While the official contract details haven't been confirmed by either Nike or Eala's camp, multiple sources are reporting that the deal is worth $45 million over 3 years with additional add-ons that could make it worth even more. But here's the kicker. Eala isn't just getting a standard endorsement deal. She's being positioned as the face of Nike in Southeast Asia. That's a huge deal, guys. Nike is essentially saying that Eala is going to be their ambassador for an entire region, and they're betting big on her star power to drive sales and brand recognition across Southeast Asia. Think about what that means. Nike is investing heavily in Eala's future, giving her not just money, but a platform and a role that comes with immense responsibility and visibility. They're treating her like a superstar, giving her the kind of treatment that only the elite athletes in their roster receive. She's getting custom outfits, promotional campaigns, and all the bells and whistles that come with being a Nike signature athlete. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Aryna Sabalenka. While Eala is being showered with this massive contract and all this attention, Sabalenka has been left out in the cold. And the contrast couldn't be more stark. For years, Sabalenka has been asking Nike for improvements to her contract. She's been vocal about wanting recognition that matches her status as one of the top players in the world. Before this season, Sabalenka specifically addressed the issue of wanting a complete unique outfit befitting her position as the number 1 player in the world. She felt she deserved that level of treatment from Nike. But what did Nike say? They told her no. They declared that they were not willing to give Sabalenka the prominence she was asking for. Let that sink in for a moment. Sabalenka, a multiple Grand Slam champion and the world number 1, was told by Nike that she wasn't worth the investment for a unique outfit. Meanwhile, as soon as they saw Eala's rising popularity and the excitement she was generating, Nike acted immediately and signed her to a massive deal. The message is pretty clear, isn't it?
Unfortunately, next season it's not gonna be that special for me, but exactly.
Sabalenka has been with Nike for years. She's won major titles. She's been at the top of the rankings. And yet Nike wouldn't budge on giving her what she wanted. But a young player like IA, who admittedly has incredible potential, but hasn't reached Sabalenka's level of achievement yet, gets a $45 million contract and is made the face of Nike in an entire region. The disrespect towards Sabalenka is absolutely shocking.
In the headlines this season alone multiple times, first for smashing her racket following her Australian Open loss to Madison Keys, and then of course that infamous Roland Garros press conference situation where she downplayed Coco Gauff's success, and she faced a lot of criticism for that.
But wait, there's more to this story, and it gets even messier. The relationship between Nike and Sabalenka has reportedly been deteriorating for a while now, and recent events have only made things worse. Sabalenka herself has confirmed that Nike will no longer be creating custom-made dresses for her. She's even hinted that she's been reaching out to Nike through direct messages, trying to convince them to keep providing her with those signature outfits that she's been asking for. But from all indications, things are moving fast in the wrong direction, and their partnership might not even survive the rest of this year. So, what went wrong? Well, there are several factors at play here. First, there was Sabalenka's high-profile loss to Madison Keys at the US Open. That was a tough one for her, and it seems Nike wasn't thrilled about how that played out. But more significantly, there were Sabalenka's controversial comments about Coco Gauff after Gauff won Roland Garros. Those comments created quite a stir in the tennis world, and Nike, which values its public image very highly, was not happy about being associated with that controversy. Nike has been increasingly distancing itself from Sabalenka, both on and off the court. The brand is reportedly not defending her behavior, and as these issues continue to pile up, it's becoming clear that Nike is making a calculated business decision to separate themselves from Sabalenka. They're protecting their brand image and reputation in the world of sports, even if that means cutting ties with a top-ranked player. But it doesn't stop there. Nike apparently warned Sabalenka about her actions and behavior, but things didn't improve. During the WTA finals, Sabalenka was caught on camera making complaints, and there are even reports that she was racially abusing Aryna Sabalenka after her loss in the final. Now, I want to be clear here. These are serious allegations, and if true, they represent a major problem. Nike, which was already unhappy with various aspects of their relationship with Sabalenka, was reportedly deeply disturbed by how she was treating her opponents throughout the tournament. These behavioral issues seem to have pushed the relationship between Nike and Sabalenka beyond the point of repair. When you combine the on-court frustrations, the controversial comments, and the alleged mistreatment of other players, it paints a picture of why Nike might be looking to move on. And with the signing of Alex Eala, it really does feel like Nike has made their choice about where they want to invest their resources moving forward. The timing of all this is particularly brutal for Sabalenka. Just imagine being in her position. You're the world number one. You've won multiple Grand Slams. You've been asking your sponsor for years to give you the recognition you feel you deserve, and they keep saying no. Then, seemingly overnight, they turn around and give a massive $45 million contract to a younger player who, while incredibly talented, hasn't achieved what you have. That's got to sting. And from Nike's perspective, they're clearly making a business decision based on multiple factors. Yes, Eala has tremendous potential and is generating incredible excitement, especially in markets that Nike wants to grow in. But this is also about more than just tennis ability. It's about marketability, behavior, public image, and who can best represent the brand moving forward. And right now, Nike has clearly decided that Eala is a better investment than Sabalenka. The message to Sabalenka is pretty clear. Nike has moved on. They found their new star and they're going all-in on her. With this massive contract for it seems extremely unlikely that Sabalenka will be offered anything close to what she was hoping for. In fact, the game might be completely over for her relationship with Nike. So, what's next for Sabalenka? Music. Well, she's going to need to find a new sponsor if things continue down this path with Nike. There are other brands out there, but losing a partnership with Nike is a significant blow both financially and in terms of prestige. As for Eala, this is an incredible opportunity for her. She's got the backing of one of the world's biggest brands, and now it's up to her to deliver on that potential and prove that Nike made the right choice. This whole situation is absolutely crazy, and it's going to be fascinating to see how it all plays out over the coming months. Make sure you drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Nike made the right decision? Is Sabalenka being treated unfairly? Or did her behavior contribute to this situation? And what do you think about Alex Eala getting this massive contract? Let me know what you think. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more tennis news and analysis. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.